Hi, welcome to the Reluctant Sisters podcast. My name is Sarah and I'm coming to you from southeastern Connecticut. Welcome to returning viewers. Thank you for coming back, and welcome to new viewers. Hope you like my little podcast. I'm Sarah Gotro on Instagram and SarahJG2 on Ravelry. There's links in the Reluctant Sisters Ravelry group to those. I have a private Instagram account, but if your account isn't private and I can see that you're a knitter, or in your description box on Instagram you have like knitting or yarny stuff in that description, I'll approve you. Guess that's it. Thank you. I noticed there was 1 or 2 new members to our group, so that's really nice and welcome. We have knit-alongs, so we just finished, I just closed the thread for our July-August Reluctant Along. Let me see what else. So the September-October installment is starting now. Whips are allowed. You don't have to be reluctant to knit it. You can enter anything. And what else? Oh, I thought the theme for this time that will get you a double entry would be shawls, because there's a bunch of shawls coming out. Stephen West has his new mystery knit along coming out soon. I'm not sure exactly when, sometime this month. And then the What the Fade just started yesterday, their MCAL. Mina Phillip, the Knitting Expat, has her Road to Rhinebeck mystery knit along starting tomorrow, so I have to wind my yarn for that. Yeah, so any shawl, maybe we should do any mystery knit along or shawl can give you a double entry. Let's do that, because those 3 that I just mentioned are mysteries. So yeah, any mystery knit along or shawl, you can enter your picture twice in that Ravelry group finished objects thread that I'll open, create after this podcast. And oh, we have the Rhinebeck sweater knit along that ends at the end of October. You don't have to be going to Rhinebeck. It's just an adult sweater knit along that's, as long as you started it after, I guess, January 1st of this year. And yeah, an adult sweater. Enter in the group, and the prize will be something from Rhinebeck. Guess, yeah, that's all that we have going on right now. I will draw the winner, or I just, right before I started, I drew for the winner for the July-August installment, which the prize is this cool fiber from Highland Handmaids. This was the June Club colorway. Surf Shop. It's Cheviot, which is good for socks, mittens. I guess it is a little bit toothier, so some people might be more sensitive for anything that's like around their neck or anything. I don't think it's that bad. Yep, so I drew the winner. It was number 58, who is LMECOLL. That's Linda. She's in Pennsylvania, so congratulations. I hope you like it. Linda, if you're a spinner and you want to spin this, I'll send you the fiber, and if you want me to spin it for you, just let me know how you want it spun. Send me your address, and private message me on Ravelry with your address and if you'd like yarn or the fiber. And I have nothing on my wheel, so I'll be happy to spin it. And I haven't decided on what the prize will be for the September-October installment, but I will look. Oh, if anybody would like to donate a prize, let me know. That would be appreciated for any of the CALs. I always forget to ask, but you know, if you're interested in something like that, that'd be nice. I guess that's it. We'll get into the knitting. I have a few finished objects this week. These are the Central Park socks. from the Knitting Expat New York Collection Sock Club. So this is where I was last episode, which was a couple weeks ago. And I finished them up. So it's a nice lacy pattern. This is spun right round. I think it's her 80/20 sock. It's in the Take a Dip colorway, which I think was a one of a kind when I got it. You can see how it's got a little bit of speckling. And then this is just a purple that I dyed myself. Yeah, this is my pumpkin spice latte progress keeper from Sucre Miniatures. Because I'm all about pumpkin. Yeah, gonna save these. I'm gonna see my grade aunt this week. I still haven't given her hand knit socks, and then I lost her foot tracing I had done. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring these socks that I finished a while ago. These are also from the New York Sock Club. So these are probably more of like a 7, like a normal foot. And then these are knit to fit my foot, which is a size 9.5, 10. So I don't think these will fit her, but so I'll bring both just in case. So yeah, I'll see her Sunday. We have a family picnic every year, just like a family reunion. She only lives 10 minutes from me, but I have family like that. I only see them once a year, but they live in the States. What happens, big families. This is my finished mix and match baby child sweater. I think that's what she calls it. From Mina Phillip. It's a test knit, which I was excited to test knit for her. I haven't done a test knit in a while, and it's been even a real long while for her, so I'm excited to do that. She has she's gonna have a bunch of options. I think she's hoping to release the pattern in the next couple weeks. So they go from, I don't know if it's newborn or not. Oh, and the pattern's on my phone. It might be newborn to 6 to 8 years old. This is that size, 6 to 8. So it fits my niece Evelyn really good. What else? So you can do a textured pattern or just a plain stockinette, short sleeves or long sleeves. You can do it with the raised back of the neck so it comes lower down, so it's not across their neck if you want. And then you can also do a even hem or a lower hem. So all of that shaping is done in the ribbing, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about, if you're doing the textured pattern, interrupting that. Yeah. This, I didn't have, this is in worsted or DK, and the gauge is the same either way. I don't have a sweater's quantity of that, either of those weights of yarn, so I just got some Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool that I dyed, because I didn't like, I was going to get patterns, but I really didn't love the colors that Joann's had. So I dyed this myself. You can see that, like, one of the skeins, they're 8-ounce skeins. So I had to do it in 2 pots, and one of the skeins came out more blue and one was more purple. So I just alternated skeins, which I would have done anyway because it's hand dyed. It's always a good idea so you don't end up with pooling. And it's a good thing because they were 2 different colors, essentially. So it kind of looks like stripe, but it's not like, I don't think it's obvious. It just kind of looks like a purpley blue sweater. She likes it a lot. It fits her perfect. And then she's got a younger sister, so if it doesn't fit her next year, it'll fit the other one. I should, let me show you. I posted it on my Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen it. So, let me see. Here it is. Put it on full screen for you. Oh, not that that makes a difference. So she is 8. So it fits her perfect. There's her little face. And then you can see how low it does go in the back. Yeah, she liked it. She said it's a little itchy, which I knew she would, but it's a thick sweater. We're in Connecticut, so it will get cold. So she can just wear it with like long sleeves. I think it'll be fine. And it's actually, I guess, you know, kids are more sensitive. I don't, it is a regular, you know, I guess people think scratchy wool, but I don't think it's not super scratchy. I don't mind it. So, oh, and then I made this tiny little thing yesterday. Maybe I'll post a link and, what is that, the tutorial thread in my group. Yeah, if there's any tutorials, whether they're video or just on a blog, that you found helpful, feel free to post a link to those in that thread. It's always nice to find tips and tricks. I'm thinking about, we'll see how it goes. These aren't very, you know, complicated to make, so if I get the energy or inclination to make these, I thought maybe I'd make a bunch for like hand out at Rhinebeck, just for fun. It starts off like this, so you make a parallelogram, I guess that's what this is. And it's just two. You can do one color, so they tell you how to do that too. And it just folds, you put snaps, and it just folds into a little pouch. Thought they were cute. This is just a fat quarter that I found at AC Moore. It's a fun little fabric. Yeah, so it's not going to take a lot of time if I do it like, you know, cut them all out, then sew them all, then, you know, turn them all inside out, then iron them all. If I do it kind of like a, what do they call that? Assembly line, it won't take a long time. I think it would be faster to do it that way. Yeah. I like it. So we'll see if I get inclined to do that. I hope so. So then with that, those were kind of whips until the other day. Well, no. I finished the sweater last Friday, so it took me a week to do because I was here. I forgot to show you. Or did I take it off? I think I was right here, right before the sleeves on the last podcast. So that took me a week to do. I haven't weighed the sweater to see how much yardage is, but I had 2 skeins of the fisherman's wool, which is, I think, 16 ounces. Yeah, they're 8-ounce skeins, and I have quite a bit left. Maybe I'll make her some mittens or something, or slippers. So and then I finished the socks on Tuesday. So I picked up my, I think I looked it up, Uyo sweater from the Lena magazine. I listened to that on the internet too, because it's from this magazine. I think it's Norwegian. I'll show you the finished picture they have. So they call it a dress. I'm going to wear it more as a tunic with leggings. So it's got the pockets. I almost left them out, but I kept them in. If they hang weird or hang open in a way that I don't like, I'll probably just sew them shut. And then it's got some ribbing on the back. So this is where I was last week, and I picked this up on Tuesday. So I'm about ½ an inch from starting the bottom ribbing. And then you pick up this and knit the pocket down and sew it in. And then I'll have a little bit to do for the sleeve. I think you might do just a tiny bit of stockinette and then go into this ribbing. They're short sleeves, so yeah, I like it. I think it's coming out good. Kind of doing it like ombre. So this is all Brooklyn Tweed Loft. In this color, I think it's called Fossil. They call their like undyed oatmeal. So Fossil Snowbound is this gray. This is Postcard, Blanket Fort, Thistle, and Plume. I ended up having to get another skein of the Snowbound and the Plume. I got it from, I always want to say Greenbelt Spinnery, but no, I got it from Harrisville Designs, because the shipping was cheaper than ordering it from Brooklyn Tweed. I think it's because for some reason, because I think Harrisville Designs spins the yarn, but when you order it from Brooklyn Tweed, I think it comes from Oregon. It's shipped from Oregon. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. So that would explain the higher shipping cost. So then I didn't get the first skeins from them. Well, I got the Plume from them and the Fossil from them. But these middle 4 skeins I got from Knit New Haven. So then when I realized I was going to need a couple more skeins, I ordered from the Harrisville Designs. And then I realized I was going to need more of this, so I emailed, well, I ordered it, and then I emailed them and said it had been a little while. I can't remember if it's been a month or more since I ordered this color from them, but I emailed them and let them know and told them the lot number I did have, and I didn't know if they would have another skein of that dye lot. And they did. If they didn't, I would have just alternated skeins and it would have been fine. But yeah, got lucky. So that was very nice of them to check for me. So that's a little whip and stash enhancement. So this is what I have left of my original skein. Yeah, it's nice. The pockets are going to be 7 inches deep, I think. I don't know if they're going to stop like right around here or if they're going to go all the way to the bottom of the dress. Because there's going to be, I think, another inch after. Let me see. Change smaller needle size. An inch and a half of ribbing. So I have about 2 inches left. So I don't know. It turns, the whole bottom turns into this ribbing. So I don't know if they're going to have you stop the pocket an inch and a half before the bottom or if they're going to have you continue. I didn't read that far, pay attention yet, so. Yeah, I like it. I think it'll look cute with black leggings. Maybe like a long sleeve underneath it, maybe. We'll see. So I've been trying to decide what sweaters I'm going to wear to Rhinebeck, so this will be one of them. I don't know if I'll wear boots. Either way, it'll be cute. I guess it depends on the weather, because it can either be really, really cold the 3rd week in October, or it can be warm. New England weather is very hard to predict sometimes. So that's that. Guess it's my only real whip because I finished those other 2 things. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you before we get into stash enhancement? Can't think of anything. So I ordered those 2. That was that. Oh, and I got this. I saw these stitch markers at Stitches United in Hartford in the spring. So they finally had them at Joann's. They come in a little container like this. I don't know if you've seen them. I think it's 36 stitch markers. But they're locking. And they're shaped like sheep. Not that it matters. I can't really. Nah. With the camera on this side of the phone, I can't tell if, but they've got a tiny little horn on the head. Yeah, they're super cute. So you get like 10 small, 20 medium, and then 6 extra or large. They're big. These large ones are big. Yeah, so I like them. They're really cute. So I get my little flock of sheep. So I used my one of my 40% off coupons to get that. And then they had originally planned to go earlier, but they had to reschedule. So last Saturday, one of my sisters, my sister Amy, and my mother went to New Jersey for the day. Excuse me. For the day. Sorry if you have earbuds and it blew them out. When people say that, though, I don't usually find a problem with my earbuds, but anyway, Amy had wanted to go to Do You Knit and Chelsea Yarns in New Jersey. I think it's about 3 hours away from me. I'm in southeastern Connecticut, so the other side of the state from like New York City and stuff. But they went a little crazy. But they brought me presents. So let me see. Oh, well, I knew they were going to Chelsea Yarn, so I said, ooh, can you get me? I know that she carries some of this. I don't know how it said. Ushatita. I'm not sure. They're from the Netherlands. This is the Bonfire colorway. She said they didn't have a lot to choose from, but because she was planning on getting a shipment any day, but I really love it. So it's a 75/25 merino nylon. Doesn't remind me of a Bonfire, but because with the hot pink, but I think I like it more. Because I guess these are embers. I don't know what the hot pink is from the Bonfire, but I'm glad it's there. I really like it. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you have to. Because in the stories, I don't know if it's her like husband or boyfriend or exactly who, but she has this guy helping her, and he is I wish they did it a little more often. Maybe she's busy because she's in med school too. But every once in a while they'll post him like lip syncing. Oh my god. It's hilarious. I even messaged her and said she should make her a separate account just for that, because the Instagram stories only last 24 hours and they are so funny that they should last forever. But wrapped it a little too tight. Anyway, yeah, it's nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Maybe brioche. Finally get around to that Sizzle Pop shawl that I had to frog. And then at Chelsea Yarns, she got me some of their Lux hand-dyed. It's the store's hand-dyed yarn. And this is their Chelsea Lux Single. So it's 100% merino, 400 yards for, doesn't say. I don't know if it's 100 grams or 4 ounces. Either way. Probably 100 grams. This is their Fairy Garden colorway. Yeah. Love it. Green is not my usual choice, but I really like it. So then they got me this. I think they changed their name. Lux Adorna Knits. I can't remember what they were called before, but I know this is a different name. I've used their lace weight before. They had a mystery knit along that I did. So this is their fun size bundle, sport weight, 360 yards total. 100% cashmere. It comes with, it says download your pattern, but it comes with a cowl pattern. I don't know. Ooh. Is that a free pattern? I hope so. Oh well. Anyway, I think it's just a chevron cowl. Yeah, it says it's, anyway. Oops. It says sport weight. It is a little thick-ish, but I think you could probably get away with using it as a fingering. I'm not a huge rainbow, well, I'm not a rainbow person at all, but I do like these colors, but I don't think I'd wear it as a rainbow cowl, but I think maybe like color work. I don't think I have enough for the color work on the yoke of the sweater that is in this magazine. Oh, this is number 2, the spring summer pattern. I don't think I have enough to do this color work yoke. A lot of people are knitting this, but I don't think I have enough for that. Maybe if I did like yellow and then, you know, like one of each instead of having it like a mirrored, I might. But something like that, I think I would wear it more if I did that. But yeah, 100% cashmere. So super soft. And my mom got this for herself, but the name is deceiving. See, it says Ultra Alpaca, but it's 50% wool, 50% alpaca. This is color 6283. She's allergic to wool, so this would not work for her. But I think this is the exact color. I didn't take the sweater out to check, but I knit a Looking Back sweater by Joji Locatelli. I think it's this exact color. But, so I get to keep it. Then they found me these mittens. Obviously, I was thinking mittens in my head for that. They found me these buttons. She got me 4 of these. Strawberry. So cute. So we'll see. I'm not sure if she got me this at Chelsea Yarns or Do You Knit. She didn't say. She did get me this Do You Knit pin. But I don't know where she got the bag. Which store it was, Do You Knit or Chelsea Yarns, but look how funny. Yeah, so that's all of my stash enhancement. Any day now I'm expecting my August installment of my Highland Handmaids fiber. But I'm trying to be good because I'm waiting for Ryan back. I think it's only 4, so a month and a half away, 6 weeks maybe. Yeah, so I'm trying to be good and save for Ryan back. And what else? Yep, so it's Labor Day weekend this weekend in the United States, so everybody's got, or almost everybody, my mother doesn't because she's in the medical field, but so it's a 3-day weekend for most. We have a family picnic. It's not really to celebrate Labor Day. I think it's just everybody's got off. And we go to a local park and have a family picnic. It's, my mom comes from a family of 9 children. And then, so my grandfather's sister also had 9. So it's those 2 families we go and have a picnic. It's a good time. It seems like everybody always brings the same food because they're good at it, and so every time I go, they're like, did you bring the cookies? Did you bring that pasta salad? And then we're always disappointed if they don't. I always bring them because I know that there'd be anarchy by a few if I didn't make what I usually make. But yeah, we're looking forward to that because, like I said, I don't see them, even though they're, you know, most of them that come are close. We live close to each other, but I never see them. We don't call each other, but we have a good time when we're there. I think most of my, well, about half of my aunts and uncles live like all over the United States. Well, I don't know if you'd say just out of state anyway. So They don't come, but most of the other ones do. Yeah, and so we just have my great aunt left. She's the last one still with us, so it's always special to see her. Oh, so Mina's, let me show you Mina's, since we're only 30 minutes. It's not a mystery until today. Mina's last installment for the New York Sock Club, or New York Collection Sock Club, is that what she's calling it, came out today, so I'll show you that. Since you know what it looks like, it's not a mystery sock along. She's calling them the Q Train. So this is the yarn she used. There's a close-up of the texture. Her socks are good. They are either toe up or top down. So, you know, whichever you like. I don't know if I'll do striping. I might have to think about it. What do I have? I thought I had it right here. Oh, because I have this. The sport weight, so I'd get to do the smaller socks. It's Night Owl Fibers. Where are they? Texas. Hope they're okay. It says Houston, Texas. I'll have to check and look for her, see if she's on Instagram, check on her. This is the Neapolitan colorway, and it's the sporty sock. So it's 100 grams, 328 yards, 80/20 merino nylon. So I'd be able to do the 56 stitch or whatever the smallest size is. So I'll have to think about it. I usually take my time deciding, but I am using this yarn for her Road to Rhinebeck mystery shawl long that starts tomorrow, so I better cake this up today. I'll show it again. DK. These are 50 gram skeins, so I needed 4 of each instead of 2 of each color. Just Plymouth yarn, 50 grams, 130 yards. This color is Firecracker. Might be looking a little more orange. It's kind of like a dark coral, more than like an orange. It's a pinky orange. And then this is just natural. Yeah, so I'm excited to start that. This is really, it was inexpensive, but it's really soft and squishy. Yeah, guess that's all that's happening. Hope everybody has a nice long weekend. I hope if anybody is down south in that flooding, they're sick to be watching all of that. But yeah, so I hope you're safe, and yeah, have a good weekend. Hope you're having good weather otherwise, wherever else you are around the world. And Linda, get a hold of me and tell me if you'd like the fiber or how you want it spun. Look forward to hearing from you. So thank you for everybody that's active in the groups and reached out to me this week. It's really nice to have that. And see you next time. Bye.